will learn equations of motion by graphical method. That is the topic of chapter 8, motion. Now the three equations are v equal to u plus at, s equal to ut plus half at square, and third equation is 2as is equal to v square minus u square. We have to derive these three equations using a velocity time graph. So first of all, let us understand the graph. According to this graph, this shows the uniform accelerated motion because the velocity is increasing, okay, in a proper amount, in a particular amount, in a particular interval of time. So it is showing a straight line. So it is uniform accelerated motion. Now see, here when the time is 0, the velocity is u, and when the time is t, the velocity is v. The time when t is 0, velocity is u. That means initial velocity is u. We say that OA, this is point O, this is point A, is how much? U. And OE is how much? V. Now OA can be said CD. We say that this is equal to CD. And OE means BC. OE means BC. Both distances are equal. Now we have to use all this concept in solving the equation, in deriving the equation. Let us talk about the first equation, that is v equal to u plus at.
Okay, we know that we have to derive the first equation. We know that acceleration A is a rate of change of velocity. That means change in velocity upon time. That is t, time. So A is equal to v minus u by t. This t goes to that side. So AP is equal to v minus u. U comes to this side. So u plus AT is equal to v. So we got v equal to u plus AT. This is my first equation. This is my first equation. Now, let us see the second equation. Photoprint.
Now, for second equation, we have to derive s is equal to ut plus half at square. Now, s means the distance covered by the object. Now, distance covered by the object is the area below the slanting line. This area is the distance covered by the object. So, I have to find this area. So here we say that the area of triangle plus area of parallelogram, because there are two figures. The first one is triangle and the downward is the parallelogram. So S is equal to area of triangle. What is the formula for area of triangle? Half into base into altitude. Now here what is the base? Base is, what is my this? AD. Into, what is the altitude? Altitude means the height. Height is BD. Try to understand this. Area of triangle, half into base into altitude. So base is AD and altitude is BD. Okay. Now let's come to the area of parallelogram. What is the area of, actually this is rectangle. No need to say it's a parallelogram. It is a rectangle. So what is the area of rectangle? Length into breadth. So what is length? We say CD into, or we say OT, OC. OC is the length and CD is the breadth. So length into breadth. So OC. Okay. So we say this is the rectangle, length into breadth. So OC into CD. Now we will put the value of all these things. So S is equal to half. Now AD, what is AD? AD means this distance. This entire is, I want to find the distance AD. AD means this distance. AD means this is. So that is how much? T. That is how much? T. AD. This is A. Okay. Now, second I need BD.
This is BD. Now see here, this entire is V and this much is U. This entire is V and this is U. So this will be V minus U. BD will be how much? V minus U. This will be my BD distance. Now I will put all these values. So AD is T and what is BD? V minus U. Okay. Plus how much is CD? So here this is C and this is D. CD is U. This is already U. We are knowing CD is U. Into what is OC? OC is T. Now I will get S is equal to V minus U by 2 into T plus UT. So I'm writing this first. UT plus, I can say half V minus U into T. Now we are knowing the first equation. We are knowing this thing. A equal to V minus U by T. So in place of V minus U, this T comes here. So it becomes AT. So in place of V minus U, I can write AT. S is equal to UT plus half. In place of V minus U, I am writing AT into T. So S is equal to UT plus half A. T is for how many times? 2 times. So square. So this is my equation number 2. Try to understand this concept very nicely. Area of triangle plus area of rectangle. Okay? Area of rectangle. Area of triangle is half into base into altitude. Area of rectangle is length into breadth. So I will put the value of all these things. I will solve it. I will get S is equal to UT plus half AT square.
Now for third equation. We know that distance covered by the object S is equal to area of this portion which is below the slanting line. Now see here, this OABC, this is one trapezium. Okay, if we divide it into triangle and rectangle, then also it's okay. But if you see this entire figure, this is a trapezium. Trapezium means whose one pair is parallel and other pair is not parallel. So this is called a trapezium. So this is also one type of trapezium. And what is the, so distance covered is equal to area of that trapezium. Now what is the formula for finding the area of the trapezium? Area of trapezium is equal to half into opposite two sides which are parallel. So here these two sides are parallel. That is OA and BC. These two sides are parallel. So we say OA plus BC into altitude. That means making 90 degree here. Now here who is making 90 degree? OC is making 90 degree. So AO plus BC into OC. OC is the perpendicular. OC is altitude. So I will write OC. So this is the formula for finding the area of trapezium. Half into sum of that two sides which are parallel into altitude. Here altitude is OC. Here altitude is this line. Now I will put the values of all these things. Half. How much is OA? OA is U. Plus, how much is BC? BC is V. It is already written here. Into OC. OC is how much? T. So this becomes half V plus U into T. Now, according to that formula, A is equal to V minus U by T. So I will get T is equal to, if we exchange V minus U by A. T comes here, A goes here. So in place of T, can I write V minus U by A? So this becomes S half V plus U In place of t, I will write v minus u by a. So 2 into a is 2a. I am getting v plus u, v minus u upon 2a. This 2a goes to that side. So 2a s. This here it is in division. It will go in multiplication is equal to. Now this is a plus b, a minus b. What is a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square. So this will be v square minus u square. This is my third equation which I have to prove. So in this way we had derived the three equations of motion using graph. Now we will talk about the circular motion. So these three equations are used for solving the numerical problems related to motion topic. For example, if v is given and u is given, t is also given and you are told to find a, then we are using this formula. You are told to find the distance and t is given, then I will use this formula. And if t is not given, v is given, then I will use this formula. So according to the question, we will use any one of them for finding the answers, doing the numerical problems of motion chapter. Okay, now our next topic is circular motion. This is very easy topic. Circular motion means that motion in which the object moves in a circular path. Then that motion is called a circular motion. Earth revolves around the sun. That is the circular motion. Now see here, the question is it uniformly accelerated motion? The earth revolving around the sun is a uniform accelerated motion. Here, the velocity is not increasing. There is no change in the velocity. Then how it is uniform accelerated motion? The reason is what? At every point, the direction of the object is changing. At every point, the direction is changing. So here this is the sun revolving, the earth revolving around the sun or the moon revolving around the earth. All these are circular motion and they are the example of uniform accelerated motion. Their velocity is not changing, but the direction at each and every point is changing. For example, if a person is moving on a rectangular path, its direction changes for 4 times only. Okay, its direction changes for 4 times. But here in this case, what happened? The direction is changing at each and every point. Now, suppose I want to find the speed of the object moving on a circular motion. So we know that distance upon time. So here distance is a circumference. So 2 pi r upon t. So here the distance is 2 pi r. That means the circumference of a circle. And what is the formula for finding the circumference of a circle? That is 2 pi r. So distance upon time. So for a circular motion, we use this formula for finding the velocity or the speed of the object. Thank you.